everybody. How's everybody feeling? If you are like me, you are exhausted. I am tired. My back is tired. My feet are tired. Y'all, my knees are tired. I didn't even know that was a thing. But before 11 a.m., I looked at my Fitbit and it said that I already had more than 8,000 steps. And it's about almost 5 o'clock and I have 14,000 steps. It was insane. So since today was day 3 of TCEA, I think everyone is officially in town. So more than 3 of the sessions that I try to get into today were already full, almost half an hour before I could even get in line. It was insane. Like there should be, if you've ever gone to Disney, you know how they tell you what the current wait time is for rides? There should be something like that for TCEA telling you like, hey, don't even bother trying to get in line for this one anymore. I was kind of sad because Matt Miller from Ditch That Textbook session was in a room that only had 40 seats, and he's definitely someone that needs more than 40 seats. But super duper grateful. I went to one of his quick 10-minute sessions at the, I don't know, it was a board booth, but it's one of the booths that he's there with. And so I got a free copy of his book and I got to see a quick session done by him. So thank you, Matt, for doing that. That was awesome for those of us who didn't get to catch your actual session. I am really looking forward to, at the end of TCEA, I heard that they give the links to everybody's presentations. So I'm really looking forward to that because there were a ton of sessions today that I didn't get to go to. So if my notes were lacking today, y'all, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I really did not think about how those lines were going to be, but I did get to go to some really cool sessions, even though the ones that I really wanted to go to were full. So this morning I started with Leslie Fisher again. If you have never seen Leslie Fisher, and this is my first time at a conference with her, she is amazing. She's really funny. She's super engaging, and everything is almost immediately applicable. So today she talked about tech tools for tomorrow, like the Microsoft Learning Tools. Their immersion reader is amazing. It reads text for you and it can break it down and highlight like nouns and verbs and adjectives. So my ELA teachers, get ready for this because I'm totally bringing this to y'all. And she talked about Rewordify, Summary, different assessment tools, Flipgrid, Kahoot, and this really cool live quiz game called Gimkit, which is basically the Hunger Games, but in a live quiz game. So it's kind of like Kahoot where you've got your quiz game, but you can get in-game cash while you play. And then you can buy a wrong answer and send it to someone else, or buy your way into the leaderboard, or kick someone else off the leaderboard. I'm so excited for this. This is definitely going to be going down in my library. She talked about Classroom Screen and PDF Candy and Yelkey, which I'm definitely going to use tomorrow. So Yelkey is kind of like Bitly in that you can make a link shortener, but it uses common words, and then you can set a timer for how long those words, those links will work. So the longest you can do is 24 hours. Those were really, really cool. And then PDF Candy can convert anything from a PDF. Normally you have to pay for that, and you can extract images from it. Then I went to Speed Dating with Genres and More, which was from 2 librarians from Bernie ISD. Super interesting. They made a Google site instead of a presentation that has all of these really cool activities that they did. They did poetry with a green screen. They did speed dating with different book genres, a poetry playground, a grammar review, which was fun, a stream team, and digital storytelling. So these are really neat activities that I think I'm going to kind of tweak and then try them out with my students because they sound really cool. And it goes to show that some activities don't need technology to have kids engaged. Then I went to Matt Miller's short one in the exhibit hall on how to use Google Slides to create Insta stories. So cool. I had never thought of this, but this way every student gets to experience what it's like to make an Instagram story, and it has to be quick. So I think this would be really fun to do. His example was, what would Juliet's Instagram story look like in Act 2 from Romeo and Juliet? But I'm also thinking, how can you summarize something in the amount of time that you can do in an Insta story, or teach someone how to do something with an Insta story? So maybe I could do something on how to vlog in a super quick Insta story. Then I went to Fuel Your Forms with Premium Content with Carrie from Fried Technology. So cool. I had never thought of some of these ways to use Google Forms. There were way too many for me to go through, so definitely go check out my notes on that. And she also talked about some really cool add-ons that I'm definitely going to use. One of them emails you like a doc that goes with the form immediately after you hit submit. Then I went to project-based learning in the library classroom with Cherry from Manor ISD. And hers was interesting. It was something I had never really thought about, but I feel like a lot of us do, and we just don't call it PBL. And then I did some time in the exhibit hall, and it was really fun. I bought a Rocketbook notebook. I had never heard of these things before. So a few years ago, I bought a White Lines notebook, and it's a notebook where, like, I was using it for sketchnoting, but you can draw, and then you take a picture with the app that goes to the notebook, and then it digitizes everything that you wrote. Well, the Rocketbook is similar, and a few years ago, it had a Kickstarter where it's similar. You use an app, you take a picture, it digitizes everything that you wrote. But before, you would microwave the notebook and it would erase everything. This time they're using friction pens, and if you have never used a friction pen, get on it right now. Like, go buy one right now and use it. They are so cool. They are for people like me who used erasable pens, but except instead of an erasable pen, you just rub over it. And with these Rocketbooks, they give you a wipe and it goes away. And so these Rocketbooks are essentially reusable forever, and I think these are going to be amazing in schools, especially for our kids who are like, I don't have paper, I don't have a pencil, who always need something, and it automatically uploads to your Google Drive, or if you do OneNote or whatever you use to save your files in, it automatically uploads to it. These are a game changer. I'm so excited. Leslie Fisher had been talking about them, but I thought it was like a Chromebook new thing. And so I was like, no, I don't need to learn about another form of technology, but it's not. So I'm really excited to try out my Rocketbook. And then the last one I went to was Turnt PD. This was so cool. It was 3 educators from Houston ISD. Y'all, they were playing Turnt music. It was so much fun, and then they were all wearing matching tracksuits, so it definitely played to their theme. It kept us engaged, and they just talked about ways to make your PD a little more engaging and more interesting, and some really fun ways that I hadn't thought about before, like making a theme and incorporating brain breaks, so things that we do with our students anyway that we don't normally do ourselves for PD. And I don't know if you are a librarian like me who has to provide PD. I don't have to, but I enjoy doing it and passing on what I learned to my teachers and staff. So if you did not get the link to my notes today, it's the same as it's been all week, but with a 3. So it's bit.ly/Lispy TCEA3, and TCEA is in all caps. So bit.ly/Lispy TCEA3, TCEA is in all caps, and then the number 3. So yeah, it was a really good day. I'm super tired. I definitely called it a day early, and I'm going to have some ice cream for dinner because I earned it with way too many steps than I wanted, and my back is tired. So we've got 2 more days, y'all. We can do this. Tomorrow's going to be an awesome day, and I'm really looking forward to some awesome sessions, and now I know to get there early. So have a good night. I hope everybody gets some relaxing, and put your feet up. We deserve it. Have a great day. Bye.